Hi, and welcome to another recipe video for We Eat, We Game, We Entertain. We're going to be making blackened chicken Alfredo today. Recipe's in the description. Alright, we're going to be starting off by cracking 2 eggs into a bowl and whisking them. And just a little heads up, in some parts in the video I sped it up 2 times the video, so if I look like I'm going fast, it's not me in real life. Alright, now that you've got the eggs mixed together, we're going to be using it to coat our chicken so that our breading sticks. The breading I went with was Japanese panko breadcrumbs and Cajun seasoning. You can get Cajun seasoning. I think I got mine at Walmart. It's the Zatarain's brand. So you want to coat both sides. You want to make sure that no chicken, you can see no chicken. It's just all covered in breading so that when you fry it, it turns out really good and it's golden and crispy. Alright, now that we're finishing up coating all the pieces of chicken, now you're going to want to turn on your stove. I went with medium-high heat. I also used avocado oil. It's got a high smoke point. And you want to let the oil kind of get up to temperature before putting your chicken in. When you put your chicken in, you want to lay it away from you when you go in so you don't splatter oil on you. It's just a good trick of the trade so you don't burn yourself or anything. You're gonna also want to cook these about 3 to 5 minutes each side, just depending on how thick your piece of chicken is. And after you're done cooking those, you're gonna want to switch over to getting your pasta water boiling. Normally you want linguine pasta. Little thicker pasta, but I only had angel hair, so that's what I'm using today. What I pulled out was about 2 serving sizes full, little extra for good luck, but it's normally like pencil size. In between your fingers is normally a serving size is what they go with, but after you get that all boiled and al dente, you're going to want to set that to the side because then we're going to be moving on to making our Alfredo sauce. And let me tell you, homemade Alfredo sauce is way too good. You're going to start off with a cold pan because you're going to be bringing that up to a low heat. You want to dump in about a cup and a half of heavy whipping cream and let that kind of rise up to a simmer because you don't want to burn this or else it's just disgusting. And also at this time you're going to want to cut up about a tablespoon of butter. I went with unsalted butter and just kind of drop a couple knobs in there. And once that really starts to melt, you're going to be pretty much stirring throughout the whole time so it doesn't burn or you just get that nice consistency going. Once it's about 1 to 2 minutes in stirring and all that, you're going to want to add your parmesan. I went with parmesan, Kraft grated parmesan. That has salt and pepper also in it. A little bit of Cajun seasoning also, just if you like it a little bit spicier, you can add that or even hot sauce. It's really up to you. Add what you like. But like I said before, you just want to keep on stirring, especially at this point you want to get out all the lumps in the Parmesan. So just stir, stir, stir. After about a minute of stirring, I went ahead and added my shredded Parmesan. Now this is aged Parmesan I got from Costco. Figured it'd add a little more of a flavor instead of just having the grated Kraft Parmesan, but either way I think it would have turned out well. But keep stirring. You're going to want to keep on stirring until it gets nice and thick to where it coats the back of your whisk. And it doesn't really, it's not like soupy or anything. You kind of want that consistency right there, where if I bring it up, it's not completely falling off the whisk, but it's kind of dripping down. Now you're gonna want to add in your pasta. Also add in a little bit of the pasta water too. It's not bad for it. Kind of loosens it up if it's too thick. Adds a little bit of that starchiness back in. Then you just kind of coat the pasta noodles in there. Now we'll be cutting up the chicken, which I went with the grain. You can go against the grain. It's really up to you. But yeah, cut it up. Alright, and after we're done cutting up slices for our pasta, we're going to plate it. Let me tell you, this was absolutely delicious. Must make for your family, for yourself, for your wife, whoever. Recipes in the description. Drop a comment if you liked it. Like the video if you liked it. Let me know how I did. We eat, we game, we entertain. This is Tommy, and you guys have a good rest of your evening.